Hey everyone, it's Wingspan TT, and it's time for Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013. I am back against MetalChris, and it is time to kick some ass. Again, I apologize for the video quality. I hope you understand. I just have to record this off my phone. There's no other real way to do it, but I hope you'll stick with me and see what craziness ensues. Here coming out, and it's getting a little washed out just because the cards are so bright in the screen. I got the Vortex, I got Chandra stuff, but I can't stick with that hand. It just has too many high cost cards, and this hand is very hard for me to take. I took this hand, okay? There's only 2 lands, but I have two cost cards. I got Flame Break for 3. I got the Phoenix for 3, so I just figure if I can get to 3 lands, I should be fine. I have 2 Searing Spears. Here's Chandra's Phoenix, Flame Break, Chandra's Fury. Let's bring it on. And there, right there, I guess kind of died, not top decking the land. I did pull Inferno Titan, which is a great card, but you know, it's obviously very deadly to just be drawing into no lands going into this. And again, it's just, you know, the phone contrast is just not very good. What do you want? It's a cell phone. Again, I will be, and again, no third land. And here I'm like, there's still nothing on the board. I might still be alright. If next turn I get my third land, I might be alright. I figure I can get the Phoenix down next turn. I can start burning things. I got Chandra's Fury here. When I hit 5, I'll be ready. Alright, he's got his 2-1, his 2-2 Squire, or whatever the hell it's called. And it comes into play with a 1-1 token next to it, which is good. It's very good against burn. Not so good against Flame Break, which of course I'll be playing when I top deck a mountain. Nope. Nope. Ow. Chandra's Outrage, 4 mana, which I'm not going to be sitting on. Now here, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm at 8 cards in my hand. If I don't play a card, I'm going to have to discard. I really don't want to have to discard a card. So there we go. Going to kill that off now. Because if I can hit 5 or 6 lands, these cards are going to be very valuable to me. But right now, is he going to make the 4-drop on the plains? Is he going to make the 4-drop on the plains? MetalChris! MetalChris! Chris! Yes, he makes it. Man, this is really painful. The first match, I think I did pretty well. I played very smart, very conservatively, and the fact that I reserved burn for when exactly I needed it was what I think got me that win. So going to this, I did feel a little better, going in with 1 win. And here comes Dawn Elemental, and I know you can't really see this. It's a 3/3 flying, prevent all damage that would be dealt to Dawn Elemental. All damage. So now I'm just like, shit, I have to burn this guy to death. I have to burn him to death. Maybe I can get Chump Blocker on the table or something like that. But unless I get tons of land, it just doesn't matter now. The fact that I'm behind on land is just really going to hurt me. What was I saying? Dawn Elemental, and we did both sideboard in between our games. I took out the little 2-1 artifact guy that kills artifacts because I don't believe there's any artifacts in Peacekeeper, so why keep him in? And I just put in some extra burn that I normally keep out of the deck just because this gets a little redundant. I put another one of the little searing volcanic vents or whatever the hell it's called, the 2-red that deals 3 damage to target creature and its owner if you put a land into play this turn. But he's just going to beat me down now. He's got 3/3. I can't do anything about it. I could chump block it, and now I'm just like, please don't play anything else. Please don't play anything else. But he's smelling blood. He's going to smell blood in the water. He's got a flyer, so he doesn't have to be afraid of Flame Break. Plus, his flyer is immune to all damage. And I have no way in the entire deck to kill a 3/3 that can't be dealt damage. My only options are to have a big creature like Inferno Titan to force him to block it every turn, or to wait for World Fire and kill every single thing on the table. He's going to play this guy, which is a 2/2, and when it dies, you put 2 1/1 flyers into play, which I don't know. And at this point, I'm like, oh, should I Flame Break? If I Flame Break, I can kill off the 2/2 and the 1/1, and then if I get 5 mana, I can use Chandra's Fury on it, and then kill all his 1/1 creatures. There's no reason for me to not swing in, and I was mad with myself here because I was like, should I have just played both of them and swung? Because he's basically doing 3, 4, 5, 6 damage a turn. Okay? Doing 6 damage a turn, so he would kill me in like 3 turns. Could I, if I was doing 4 damage a turn, I guess it would take me 5 turns to kill him, but I also have extra burn. So it's really rough, but here I decide to block his 2/2, which is going to give him a bunch of 1/1 flyers, and it's pretty much sealed my fate at this point. I'm not saying that was a good decision now. Really what I should have done is not blocked at all. I should have just attacked with everything, burnt stuff later. You know, attack first, ask questions later. That should just be your general philosophy. But I just did not have the capability to do it. And now I'm just getting totally run over, tons of hawks. This is really upsetting. And here I'm sitting. I have a little shrine up to Daisho in the corner. Like I have like a little picture of Daisho. I have little candles around it, and I'm like, Daisho, give me wisdom. Daisho, give me strength. Daisho, give me a fucking top deck. All right, that's what you're supposed to do, right? You're the deity of top decks, Daisho. So it just wasn't working. My Daisho bobblehead was just giving me a weird look all day. I wasn't feeling it. So I hope he's not too creeped out about that, or the picture collection I have, or the security camera I have in his bathroom. But Daisho, if you're watching this, I love you, bro, and I just want to make you happy. That's all I want. That's all I want. Please love me back. Please. That's it. Here I don't really have, and here comes the Oblivion Ring. And this, I knew this was pretty much over now. He's going to get rid of my blocker. He's going to swing in for like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage or something like that. And I could burn something, and I was thinking, is there anything in my deck that could save me? Basically, the answer is no. Even if I had chain reaction, it doesn't matter. I cannot kill Dawn Elemental. It does not take damage at all. It is a huge hose for his deck. I thought I would just burn one thing. And, you know, maybe what I should have tried to do earlier on was just burn him to the face. But the reality is, I don't have enough mana. I never had enough mana to cast all that Chandra's Outrages, Chandra's Fury. So Chandra was extra furious that she couldn't do any of this stuff. What is it? Is it Mountain? Of course. Of course it's a Mountain now. It wasn't a Mountain like 4 turns ago. I can't say that I would have been in the best position, but I could have started burning him off 2, 4 damage, 3 damage, 7 damage was 5, 12. I could have done decent damage to him. I could have done at least 16 to his face if I got land drops earlier. But I would have had to have a lot of land drops, and that Dawn Elemental is just absolutely brutal. Here I'm just going to pass. There's absolutely no way I'm going to win. I'm just going to let MetalChris swing. I don't know if he has any other cards or some pump card or anything like that. If I were him, I wouldn't be too nervous right now. There's really no... He must know there's nothing in my deck that can stop him. And when he was playing Daisho, he mistakenly believed that Earthquake was an instant. It is not. He's probably thinking of Fault Line, which is one of my favorite counter burn cards to put in a blue-red deck. Fault Line is just like Earthquake, X damage each creature without flying each player, but it's 2 red and X, and it's an instant. So there you go. There's absolutely nothing for me to do here. I'm just going to take this loss with dignity. Alright guys, it's Wingspan TT, and we are jumping in to Game 3. Right now it is 1 me, 1 MetalChris, and my camera is going insane here, and I'm trying to adjust it. I'm just pointing it at my TV. That's all I can do. Having 1 life is fine as long as your opponent has 0. That's kind of true, guys, but I think one of the major problems that Magic players, one of the major mistakes Magic players make is to think like that. All they think is, I need to get my opponent to 0. They don't think about the clock. They don't think about how many turns will it take before my opponent loses. Now, things are getting washed out by Lightning Bolt. I got the Medallion. I got Flame Break, and I got Chandra's Fury. So I'm in a pretty good position. I'm going second. So I'd rather go first, and again, this is getting washed out, and I really apologize, guys, but I want you to just know what happened. Okay, I draw into a Fire Blast. Fire Blast, hugely underrated card. Here's Lightning Bolt. I could cast this turn. I'm going to hold on to the burn. I want to feel the burn, see what he does. I'm not going to burn anything unless it's immediate threat. Otherwise, I want to keep the burn to throw at his face, because as we've seen before, Dawn Elemental is very scary. Here comes the Doom Traveler. Amazing card against burn. Really amazing. He's doomed right from the start. Daisho, please help me, bro. And one of the first things I want to do here is just get the Medallion out. I have no intent of burning his 1/1 guy. There's no point to it, especially because I have Flame Break. Because at some point I might Flame Break and kill the guy anyway. So I might as well kill the guy with Flame Break later and then cast Lightning Bolt at it if it's flying. If I need to, which I don't believe I do. And again, I'm really sorry. It's just... I swear the rest of the videos aren't this bad. Chandra's Fury. And again, not a good card. 5 mana instant. 4 damage to target player, 1 damage to each creature they control. Okay? The thing is, I wanted to have an ace in the hole. There's just... If he doesn't get a pump card, if he doesn't get any kind of enchantment that pumps his creatures, there's nothing he can do about Chandra's Fury. He's just going to wipe like most of the creatures off his side of the board. And here he goes. He's going to pass over to me. Get the Mountain. Okay, I'm in a comfortable position. No reason to cast any of these spells, especially not Fire Blast. And now he's going to get these 2 1/1 creatures out at the end of my turn, so he can swing for 3 next turn. So he's going to start swinging for 3. Now would be a good time to Fire Blast, perhaps. I mean, not Fire Blast, Flame Break, and clear out his side of the board. But you got to keep in mind that what kind of card advantage am I going to get from this? I'm going to kill his 2 1/1s, but mind you, although they're shown as 2 token cards here, he only cast 1 card to create them. So I'm going to kill 1 card, and then I'm going to kill the Doom Traveler, but he's going to get his token back. So really, I'm only going to kill 1.5 cards. I'm not going to get a 2-for-1 on it. It's painful to think about Flame Break. At the same time, I will get him down by 3 life, down to 17, and have the option to get him closer and closer to red zone where I can burn him. That's ultimately what I want to do. It's just really hard to decide what to do here. Change Fury, Flame Break, oof, Lightning Bolt, and there's just some syncing issues there, just normal online stuff. He gets his planes into play, and here comes the Dawn Elemental. Oh, Dawn Elemental. So at this point, I realize there's no way I am going to kill him by slow attrition, playing like a control deck. It is not going to happen. Now I'm debating, do I cast Lightning Bolt at the end of his turn? That's 3 damage. 3 damage from Flame Break, that's 6 damage. Plus the 4 from Challenger's Fury, 6, 4 is 10. Plus the 4 from Fire Blast, that's 16 damage. That's a lot of damage. Do I cast the Lightning Bolt now? There's actually no point to it, because here I'm going to have my 4th mountain. I can cast Flame Break, okay, and I'll still have 1 mana left available to do Lightning Bolt if I want. Optionally, since I have 4 mana, I can wait till he attacks. I can cast the Challenger's Fury, okay, and deal the 1 damage to each of his guys. But I can't cast Flame Break now, and here's the reason I cast Flame Break now, is because that's going to put a 1/1 token that's flying. Flame Break cannot kill flying tokens. So what's going to happen is I'm going to cast Challenger's Fury later, and because it does 1 damage to each of his creatures regardless of flying or not, then I'll be able to wipe that 1/1 and any other 1/1s he happens to play. This is going to take me down pretty low at this point. I believe I'm at like 8 health. Here comes a Squadron Hawk. And of course, after it, another Squadron Hawk. And Challenger's Fury is lining up to be a fucking total baller. Okay? I'm in real trouble now. I'm at 9 life. He's got 3 1/1s and his 3/3 Dawn Elemental. And I'm not really like, I wasn't really sure, like, does he have pump spells like instant in his deck? Does he have an instant that's like target creature gets +2/+2 or something? I have no clue whatsoever. So going into it, I could cast this now. And it's true, I would be immune to any pump spells, but I want to see if he like makes any mistakes. Or if he plays another 1/1 before combat and I could wipe more out with Challenger's Fury. But I'm at 9 life, which is very precarious. I have the Challenger's Fury. So he's at, I believe, 17. I have Challenger's Fury. That's 4. That'll bring him down to 13. I have the Lightning Bolt. That'll bring him down to 10. I have the 3... I have Fire Blast. That could bring him down to like 6. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. And here comes Challenger's Fury. Here comes Challenger's Fury. There you can make a fucking The Learning Channel show called something that stupid. He's going to bring me down from 9 to 6. I have 2 turns left to live. I'm not going to cast... Let's see. Should I cast Lightning Bolt now to his face? I'm trying to think, how much mana do I have? I need 2 for this Volcanic Geyser. I need 1 for Lightning Bolt. That's 3. And then I could just sack lands to cast Fire Blast. So I'm totally fine. I don't need to cast these cards now. And wouldn't you know, he casts a fucking target for me to use. To use on Sulfuric Vents or whatever it's called. Vapor Vents, Killer Vapor Vents. And the top deck! Daisho! Thank you, man. I know you're looking out for me, Daisho. I know you're there, bro. And Searing Spear. Come out. So that's 3, 3, 3. That's 9 plus 4. Alright, so I'm going to do 3 to your stupid guy, which is going to also do 3 to you. Ba-boom! Alright. And I got 6 damage, 10 damage left. What? He's at 10 life? He's at 10 life? MetalChris, what happened, bro? What happened, bro? And I'm not going to wait till his turn because I have no clue if he has life gain cards. I don't remember. He's at 4, and here it comes. The sweetest Fire Blast ever played. Let me get rid of these mountains. MetalChris, I believe I'm going to see you in Game 4. Cheers.